YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Hey, we're at Six Flags Great America. Behind us is the Pond, but it's the double-decker carousel called the Columbia Carousel. And as we get closer to it, I'll give you more details about this carousel because there's only 2 of them in the United States. And I'll give you a little history, quick history of this park really quick right now. This used to open as Marriott's Great America, and there was another location in California. And that one is, the one in California is now owned by Cedar Fair, and this one's owned by Six Flags Corporation. So 2 different parks, and there's 2 identical rides like this one. Also Demon, the roller coaster, is also a duplicate ride of 2 different parks. One's owned by Six Flags, that's this place, Six Flags Great America, and the other one's owned by Cedar Fair, California Great America, and that's the other one. There's a lot of roller coasters to take a look at. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to ride most of them, but I'll do what we can. But I'm not guaranteeing it's going to be a coaster riding day because of my extra weight and all that. Right now, let's go enjoy. And there's one ride we're allowed to film on. I think it's the Skytrack Tower. We'll be getting on here really shortly. But let's get a closer look at the Columbia Carousel. Right, Angie?
Yes.
So, what do we say?
Let's have fun and let's ride.
Okay, yeah, let's just have fun and watch this vlog. Right here, you know, this ride is not open till 2 p.m. That's one thing I always hate about Six Flags parks, is the late openings on some of their rides. But if we're able to ride, we're going to get on this carousel here. We'll get a better look. This is the carousel we started out the vlog behind us. This is the Columbia double carousel. It's one of the biggest double carousels in the world. There's 1 or 2 in the United States. The other one's in California, owned by Cedar Fair Parks. As we're in Hometown Square. Right now, if we get a hurry, we'll get at the upper level because it looks like it's a walk-on. Wonderful little ride on the carousel on the upper level. It was, we had about a 5-minute wait, and of course the safety checks, about a few more minutes for a safety check, so it was about a total around maybe 8 to 10 minutes, somewhere in that neighborhood. Lower level, tip on this ride is, lower level is almost always a walk-on, and if you want to ride the upper deck, expect to wait at least a couple cycles, but today we got it right away. It was literally a walk-on for us, right?
Yes.
So right now we're going to look at some scenery, and I think there's one other ride we're going to ride here that we can take you on, and it's not open till later. Will be the Skytrack Tower, so we're going to wait till later in this video for the overview of the park, okay? And right now let's just take a look at some roller coasters here while we're here and other flat rides, and see what we're eating today. Who knows? Venture into like a part of the theme area, Hometown Square. And unfortunately the train ride here is closed. I know we're on the train tracks, but the train ride right there is closed for a while. That's why I've been notified. But there's Angie's Wizard coaster. Here, let's get a better shot. Unfortunately, it looks like the scrambler is open, but I'm going to have issues riding that. But this is Angie's coaster. But I don't know if she'll ride. I don't know if we're able to get on this or not, but I don't know. But there's the roller coaster. That is the Wizard. They opened with the park back when it opened in 1970. Well, actually 1976, I think it was. It's basically, yeah, the queue line for the Wizard is basically over half hour long. Looks like they're running one train operations today. So it's kind of a light crowd today, something like that. Maybe they'll run 2 trains later and that, but we'll see. Right now we're going to take a look at a couple of roller coasters back here. We're looking at Raging Bull, one of the B&M hypers here. And this is one of the old school hypers. It's going to drop that first drop. It's going to go underground. And there's going to go underground. And it's going to go up and over. Lighter, but I don't know, with my extra weight, I don't think I'll make it on. See in the distance background, you got Viper, the wood coaster. It's a duplicate of the Coney Island Cyclone. That's the layout for it. But it was here up and over, right there. But yeah, this is the only place I can film. Right now, let's get over here so we can see Max Force go. Hurricane Harbor, this would be the entrance to Hurricane Harbor. But they're now talking a upcharge for that attraction. Right now, we're looking at the S&S Cincy Max Force. It's one of the newest roller coasters here at Six Flags Great America. And we'll see it take off in a second. Video, so check it out or skip to it. Heavy theme area of the Southwest Territory here at Six Flags Great America. And you're going to see a couple of unique rides in here, a couple of unique flat rides. And we just saw, this is where Raging Bull, you can get on a Raging Bull. And there's a couple, like I said, a couple of unique flat rides. I think one I might be able to ride. There's the River Rocker that's over there. We'll see what happens, okay? We did get I did get an all-day meal. Angie and I will be splitting our meals today. And we do have all-day soda to go with it on top of that. So there's your tip, Cedar Point. That's what we're looking for. Cedar Point Parks. Take a tip. Okay? But yeah, it's nice themed territory here. That Raging Bull going off the lift hill again. Has got crazy banks and turns on this ride. I used to love riding this ride during the day. The teacups here. Now, Red closed their teacups. I think they're renovating to something similar to this if they can figure out how to do it. If it is, it'd be cool. Right now, it looks like it's a walk-on, so let's get out. Teacups is closed right now, but we'll come back and check on it later. You got your arcades and all that. Oh yeah, they'll be opening soon, probably around noon or so. They're opening up. That's why I said earlier in this video, Six Flags is notorious. All Six Flags parks is notorious opening their rides late. So it's gotta catch what you can on at these parks. It's the Intamin giant drop ride. This is built by Intamin. It's one of the few drop towers built by Intamin. And a lot of drop tower riders don't really care for these type of drop towers at all. But let's see how it goes. They're about ready to launch right now. Okay, there goes rising. We're gonna rise all the seats up. I bet the Dave Coaster dude will probably like something like this. But it just lifts you up and just drops you. It's not like a shot up and drop down. Here they lift you up. Ooh, it's going up pretty fast right now. It's gonna drop any second now, guys. Oh man, they're scared. There they go! That's the giant drop built by Intamin. Rides they have here at Six Flags Great America. And there was an indoor roller coaster. But we're gonna take this a ride, okay? How's that? It looks like it's gonna be a short queue line. Justice League Battle for Metropolis. Let's go check this out. Get much inside of here, guys, because it's low light in here. I don't know how it's gonna show up, but we'll see how it goes.
I've developed an inoculation mask to protect you from the effects of Joker's laughing gas. As you saw, the Joker gas is a clean color. Got you loud and clear, Batman.
Confirmed reports that the Joker was taking over Star Labs. He's using the facility to manufacture his deadly laughing gas. Given his impulsive nature, it's only a matter of time before he tries to accelerate the distribution of the laughing gas throughout the city along his road. We need to get the Justice League reserve team inside Star Labs to deactivate any explosives before the whole place goes up. So, make sure the reserve team is not going to get neutralized.
Roger that, Batman. Each vehicle and the reserve members in it will pass through the antitoxin gas as they head out on a mission.
Hall Justice, Justice League Battle for Metropolis.
Oh my god, it was fun.
It was unusually fun. It was a lot. The reason we didn't film in there, beyond that cyborg scene in there, is because we didn't have the proper camera equipment for such activity and that.
First place,
but the illusion, yeah, I got first place. I scored over 160,200. Angie got last place, or their last place, at 76,600. The scenes in there, the illusions. It's probably
a fantastic ride.
It's one of the best dark rides I ever been in. It was very. I mean, some of the scenes, it was very illusional that you're going full speed, but you're in the same spot, but you're going full speed through the scenes.
All around.
It just feels like you're moving, but it's just a great illusion. It's a must ride if you like dark rides. Tracks. If there's a train moving and if it's running, we'll be on it. Oh, by the way, this is the corkscrew of the Demon roller coaster. We have not seen it take off yet, but we have seen the wing coaster here called X-Flight. And I've been to one in Cedar Point. It's bigger and better than this one, but there is some good head choppers here on this one. X-Flight, B&M roller coaster here at Six Flags Great America. As it's just coming off the lift hill, let's see what it does. It's not as tall as the one in Great America. I mean, not at Cedar Point. We're at Great America right now. It's got a lot of elements, like that tower element, as you see right there. Right there. Just not today for me, guys. I just got done eating. The American Eagle is that wood coaster in the background there. It's an Intamin wooden racing coaster. It's built by Intamin, and this was rumored many years to be RMC'd. But hey, let's take a look at our very first RMC before we hit Cedar Point, or there's Goliath. That is a ground-up MRC right there. It's going up the lift hill right now. But that is the first ever RMC we've seen in action ever on our channel. Going off the drop. It's going over the overbank turn here in a second. It's a very short ride. It's a ground-up RMC. It's a compact type coaster. It's going to go up and over right there, and it's going to go through the stall, right there, through the stall. The RMC Goliath, and they just opened it up. That's why they went through a test process. Yes, the train ride is open on this trip for us, and we'll get on it really quick here. We'll just check out the situation, and we'll find a better shot for that coaster. Kitty coaster by Vekoma. It's a space rocket ride. A kitty coaster or a family coaster. Nice first kitty coaster for the kids. Angie's probably scared to death to ride this one. Don't know if it's a 2-lap special, but I think 1 lap is good enough on this channel. Yeah.
Good.
It's a lot. We're looking at the Wave Swinger. Super Villain Swing, that's what it's called. Nice paint job on there. Used to be the Whirlwind at one time. Guys, we're looking at the OGs of B&M invert coasters. This is the first and original one. Was built here in the early 90s. I used to ride this all the time. When I was a lot lighter, of course, and a lot younger, and it's the OGs of all invert coasters. This is the very first B&M invert coaster. It's called Batman the Ride. Guys, some good news and bad news. Good news, that is, I did ride that in the past. Bad news, I can't do it now because I test the test seat.
And you can, but I'm not.
Yeah, but I cannot lock I had a safety seat fail. The test seats, I cannot get the belt to close, and they don't have no extensions on the ride itself. So, Dave, Coaster Dude, I rode this in the past. I wish it was YouTube back in 2010, or no, before 2010. I would say back in 2001.
Yeah.
If they had YouTube back in 2001, you would have saw me getting on and off this like crazy. But now, I'm kind of a little overweight, out of shape.
You guys, he will be riding some
But we'll ride something that we can fit in safely. I gotta make sure I fit it in there safely, that's all.
You know, you can ride the Joker.
That's right. Well, not the Joker. Oh, speaking of the Joker. That's it right here. So it looks like this ride may be shut down for a little bit. This is the S&S 4D free spin. Let's get a better shot of it right here. This is much bigger. This is a much bigger model than Adventureland's S&S 4D free spin. It was called Dragon Slayer. This is called the Joker here at Six Flags. It's a bigger and longer ride. We'll have to come back to this video later and check on it because they'll say it's down for safety reasons. We're looking at something that was used to be called straight up vertical velocity, but they called it the Flash vertical velocity, as you see the sign in the distance there. It is a B&M shuttle coaster, similar to the one Cedar Point used to have, with the twisted tower right there, with one exception, the straight up tower on this one. So it's similar to Possess at Dorney Park. But this is called the Flash vertical velocity. We'll hope we'll catch it in action. twice on that tower. That's the Flash, vertical velocity. This open, it's the Joker. This is the SNS 4D free spin. This is one of the larger models that I talked about earlier. And there it goes. One of the events has about half the size. And I think one in King's Dominion is about the same way, about half the size. Sometimes it gets a lot of spin action, sometimes you don't want to get no spin action. Every ride is different. And that is the Joker. Aquaman, splashdown, ultimate splashdown, or something like that. Usually known as Yankee Clipper. And the other was, it was supposed to be a double drop into a single trough. But, yep, that's the Yankee. That is Aquaman. Let's catch one more. There's another boulder coming down off the hill. Comes down a pretty good clip here at Great America. It looks like you get drenched pretty good. That guy's pretty well soaked. You know, boulder distance. Wow, that's a big splash. Right now it's just a single drop on the, you're looking at the right hand side. The other left side is closed. But yeah, that is Aquaman. Formerly known as Yankee Clipper. Longest run is closed. That would be the other half right there, going south. This is coming north. Here is also closed. And according to the queue line, it looks like it's been closed for quite a while. Because of what happened in Adventureland a couple years ago, they also, for some reason, they closed it here too. And this was a bigger raft. This was a 12-man raft, where Adventureland's former ride, Raging River, was a 6-person ride. So no roaring rapids today. Maybe next year, who knows? Maybe years down the line, who knows? We're getting some flat rides in action here shortly. Adventureland used to have this ride a couple years ago. They took theirs out for the new roller coaster and flume ride. So now you want to ride something like that, you got to ride it here. This ride is closed. It is open for debate. It is a Larson Looper. It is what they call in the County Fair Circuit a Super Loop. Now the question to our audience is it a flat ride or a roller coaster? Angie, don't give that answer out, okay? We know the answer is. I know you don't ride these, but is it a question? Is it a flat ride or a roller coaster? Check our review video. I'll tell you the answer then. From the park, we're in the Orleans Place theme area. I heard operations on most of the roller coasters are relatively slow, and I'm not seeing much action from Batman. I saw one train in the last 10 minutes. So that kind of tells you the operations here today. As we're filming around the park, I did see riders on Skytrack Tower. They said 2 o'clock opening, and I got about 1:30, so they opened it early as expected. Yeah, let's get on the Skytrack Tower so we have an idea where the train is located. Because we're going to get the Skytrack Tower, which is that blue tower right there, with Old Glory on the top of it. And that looks like pretty good. Okay, guys and gals, I hate to apologize for this video. At that last clip, we lost a lot of files when I was trying to upload it to this computer. Right now, I was editing, and when I was uploading all the videos, clips, and it was done. I decided to unplug it, didn't verify. I got all the clips. I ended up deleting so basically, if it got uploaded by a mistake, I'm trying to find the other clips. But as far as we know, the rest of the video had failed us, technically in a way. So we apologize for the inconvenience of this, the 6 Miles Great America video. Sorry it was cut short. I had it like another 20 to 25 minutes. Unfortunately, it did not, it failed to upload to the computer. technically. So, and I forgot to verify everything before, and if I did, for some reason, the files got corrupt. So we'll go from there. If we use the Sony cam again, this is the $700 cam I used because it had the wind. It was windy that day. It was windy today, and unfortunately, I lost a lot of clips. So this is the end of this video. We'll have to do Six Flags Great America again in the future, but sorry for the inconvenience of the shortness of this video. We lost a lot of clips. We lost a video. I lost the most important clip, the ride on the Skytruck Tower, and a couple other stuff that we did on the train ride. We did a couple clips on that. It failed to upload. It failed to read the thing. So. Like I said, it is an older computer. Unfortunately, a lot of files didn't go through because the settings all day on this camera is changing every time we restart the computer, start this camera, and that. So when this vacation's over, once we get all our bills paid up, looks like this camera is going to go bye-bye. So I really like it because it has quality video, but unfortunately, today, because today, I did not know that it did record. I did see it being recorded, but it was just the uploading to the computer that did not read all the files. And time I got all the files printed up, did not verify. I ended up did my usual deletion, not knowing that it did not complete the process over. So either it failed to upload, or I unplugged it from the computer too soon. But usually it tells me it was already everything was all uploaded. So I just snagged everything up, put it in a file, upload everything, and I realized in the editing process it ended early. Sorry about that. But we'll try it again on some of our videos, especially another amusement park video. So we'll put Six Flags Great America back on our must-do list in the near future, just not right now, technically. So we had a long day today, and unfortunately, I had another 25 minutes, and it failed to upload, or maybe for some reason it didn't upload properly to the computer, and that was it. So next time, so from here on out on our vacation videos, I'm going to double check everything, especially with this camera now on. Especially I had like 160 clips I made in today. I was only able to snag maybe not even half of it, so for some reason. Alright, we're going to try it again tomorrow, guys. With around Chicago, I'm probably going to be extra careful because tomorrow I'm able to use my handy stick. Because that's why. Because I couldn't bring my handy stick in the park today, because that's considered a selfie stick, and selfie sticks are banned. I couldn't bring my gimbal. That was a no-go. So unfortunately, we couldn't do that. So I really had to hold this by hand. That was it. So sorry for the inconvenience, guys, about that. So. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed what we put up today, and that's it. I wish there was more, but unfortunately, I did not upload properly, so that's it. Tomorrow we'll move on to another video. Alright, please like, share, subscribe, don't forget to subscribe, button, notification bell. Tomorrow we'll be around Chicago, and we're going to meet up with Patrick tomorrow. I'm hoping I'm able to use I should be able to use the handy stick, my remote control handy stick that I use for this camera anyway. So I hope everything will be okay, technically. But when I was holding by hand, strange things happens when you hold this camera by a bare hands. And we just saw it on today's video. I lost a lot of clips, did not upload properly, or maybe it ended up doing something else. Alright, so I'm sorry about that. Put the thumbs down on there. We want 80 thumbs down on this video. Like I said, we're out of here. Please like, share, subscribe, don't forget to subscribe, notification. We'll see you tomorrow when we show you this hotel room. Angie's sleeping. We'll see you tomorrow.